Hey, hey, hey. What's happening? Hey, 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 what's happening? Foodie Beauty has something to say. Oh, doesn't she always? Oh, doesn't she always? How's everybody doing on this fine Monday evening? Rarity's missing. Guys, I have been sent... I have been sent the flyer of Amberlynn's missing cat probably, no exaggeration, probably 25 times today. That has to be a troll. That has to be a troll. I mean, there's no way that if that cat went missing, Amberlynn or the feeder would put up a missing pet flyer. They know that the internet would find that, and they know that they would have a field day with that. If that cat actually went missing, they wouldn't advertise it. They wouldn't advertise it. No. That's 100% a troll. It's this flyer. Where is it? Let me pull it up since some of you are curious. Where is it? Where is it? It's this. Internet. You should definitely believe it. Oh my god. It reminds me of that meme where it's like, oh hell. It's like, you think people would just go on the internet and lie? You think people would lie?
Do that? Just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Oh my god.
Just lie?
You think people would go on the internet and tell lies? You think someone would do that? Oh god. So today we are going to be doing Chantal. We did Chantal last night, but we are nowhere near being caught up. I mean, she put up a video today trying the viral Chili's Nashville hot mozzarella sticks. I'm not a big fan of the eating videos. I don't think that they're very entertaining. We haven't done this video yet. I know it's a few days old, so if you are a part of Chantopolis, you've likely seen this already, or you've seen another reactor react to it already. I think that she gets pissy in this one. She might get pissy in this one too, because it kind of looks like it's the same format. So we We should take a look at it because y'all know I love a pissy Chantal. What do you say? What do you say? CB, thank you. Sitting at my desk waiting for you. Shout out to my fellow rebellious night shift nurses. Oh boy. The night shift nurses. Y'all are up to no good in more ways than one. Thank you, CB. I appreciate that. Oh, Lucille, hello. I was crying in the club on my birthday. I missed you. Glad you're feeling better. I feel a lot better. I mean, obviously my voice is still a little bit raspy, but it's much better than last week. Thank you, Lucille. I'm sorry that you were crying on your birthday in the club. It's kind of iconic, though, you know. Really very annoying. Thank you. Sit on it, and spin. Sit on it and spin. Oh, God. I wonder if she'll say that in these new videos. Willow Wren, thank you again. Always got to check in on my internet bestie. Love you, Jord. Thank you for checking in on me, Willow. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sending that in and being in the chat again. Thank you, Willow. Okay, well, let's just get started. A hashtag, shall we? Jordy, check Apathetic Facts' community post. Okay, really quick, we will do that. Very, very quickly. Apathetic Facts. Okay, this is just the cat. Okay, this is just the cat. The cat. It's a troll. It's a troll. The cat thing is a troll. Oh my God, you're right, arts and crafts. I said so. Oh, I'm a piece of... I am. Tonight. I'll do it tonight, I promise. Spidey Lex was not on my 2024 bingo. Yeah, I mean, I know that this is supposed to be a Chantal stream, but it just seems like there's a lot of Amber stuff to talk. Alexis is now a DJ. I don't know where that came from, but Alexis is trying to break into girl world with a music career. I don't know. She's trying to use her platform to get some views. I know she's making AI generated EDM music, and she's uploading it onto her page. So Alexis is a DJ now. Maybe we'll take a look at that sometime later. But let's do Chantal.
Come to doing the Q&A. I don't know how much these questions are going. Well, hi there, guys. Hi. So I'm finally getting around to doing the Q&A. So what I'm going to do is answer as many questions as I can in this video. I'll probably do a second part, depending on how many and how long it takes me to answer the questions. I want to say thank you, first of all, for everyone who's taken the time to ask me something. I don't know how much these questions...
DJ BPD. Y'all gotta quit.
Questions are going to make me laugh, smile, piss me off, who knows. But I feel like what I'm going to do is answer the top questions first, so the ones that have the most likes, and go from there. Okay, so let me see here. I have my other phone. All right, let's get to. Okay, so far there's 70 questions. Let me just top comments. All right, first question. Will you ever answer these questions? Well, smart Alec. Yeah, I'm doing it now. Thanks for your question. All right. Do you think you could spend the rest of your life in the heat of the desert and having to travel every few months for the rest of your life? Let me read that again. Do you think you could spend the rest of your life in the heat of the desert? So, thank you for the question. This is a question from a Beezer, by the way. Thank you very much, Beezer. When I live my life, basically, let me explain how I live my life. I don't ever think of the forever, you know? I really, really, really just live in the now. So, I plan for like kind of immediate future, but I don't know how I'm going to feel in a few years. I don't know what my life is going to be like.
Who would have guessed that Chantal doesn't prepare for the future? I mean, this is how you end up 400 pounds in the Middle East at 41. Quite literally, no future planning. Chantal is worried about what is going to be for dinner. That's about it. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, 5 years down the line. Baby, we're not thinking about that. Are you kidding me? We're not thinking about that.
You can plan your future all you want, make these big plans far, far down the line, and then God says, no, I have other plans for you. And, or you know, circumstances change.
God says, no, I have other plans for you. You need to put on a hijab and move to the Middle East to be with some bum that you met on Tinder. God's plan, Chantal. Oh, boy. I mean, I believe that there's a little bit of truth to that. I mean, you can't pinpoint and map out every second of every day of your future. But, I mean, there are steps, very necessary steps that people should begin to take in as early as their 20s to prepare for their future. And if you don't, you will suffer the consequences later in life. I think that Chantal is living for the now because she doesn't think about 5-10 years from now. Because in all honesty, I don't know if Chantal thinks she's going to be here 5-10 years from now. But she's all about instant gratification. What meal, what food, what drink can I have right now? Who will take me at this very moment? Who can I financially... It's all about the right now. We're not thinking of down the line. Clem God, thank you. George, did you hear about the missing cat? Just kidding. Love you. You look extra cute today. Oh, thank you, Clem God. I really appreciate that. I did hear about the missing cat. Did you guys?
Whatever. Things happen. So, I really don't know. I don't love the heat. So, preferably in the future, you know, yeah, we want to travel. We want to travel and experience different climates, different environments.
You have no money. He makes no money. She's been saying that she wants to travel for over 2 years now. I want to travel. I want to travel. I mean, the only travel that they've done in the past 2 years was they went to Thailand once. And from what she's described and what we've seen of her in Thailand, she's balling on a budget when she gets to Bangkok. It's cheese toasties from 7-Eleven. A lot of the activities they do are free. Chantal's not going to be traveling. She doesn't have wanderlust running through her veins. She doesn't want to see the world. She's happy sitting in an air-conditioned room, having a brown bag of fried food come to her. That's all she really wants. Chantal, don't kid yourself. I want to travel. I want to see the... No, you don't. No, you don't.
I typically don't like to stay in one place forever. Forever is kind of a word that scares me.
Prior to meeting a bum on Tinder that she moved to the Middle East to finance, she lived in the same small town her whole life. I don't like living in one place my whole life. Oh, Chantal. And then when she does move to the other side of the world to finance said Tinder bum, all she does is sit in the room. All she does is sit in the apartment. I don't like to stay in one place, though. Oh, my God. Chantal, you barely like to get up from the couch to sit in the chair to do your job. But you like to travel. All right.
When it comes to staying put. So that's the best I can answer that question. Thanks for your question. Next question. Okay, the first question had 54 likes. The second one, 207. And this one has a whopping 411. If you weren't doing YouTube, what minimum wage job do you think you'd be struggling at right now?
Oh my God. The way that this is worded. If you weren't doing YouTube, what minimum wage job do you think you'd be struggling at right now? Oh my God, that's too good. That is too fucking good.
Job do you think you'd be struggling at right now? Honestly, if I never did YouTube, I would probably be working in the field that I have been working in for many, many, many years, which is health administration type jobs in healthcare offices, in hospitals.
Chantal's gonna work in healthcare. This is like my super morbidly obese gym teacher. Oh my god.
Little clinics, stuff like that. Or who knows, I would be
Clinics. Okay. Well, I mean, after last season, maybe a job at the clinic would be a good idea.
doing something else. Like, I'm very kind of unpredictable when it comes to changing my path of life. And even I don't really trust myself to have a solid plan. So I don't know, I might get bored with that, because I was kind of getting bored with that field of work and I just wanted to do something else. So
bored. Did you hear that? Bored. Chantal, here's the thing that you learn in adulthood. It really doesn't matter if you're bored with your job. It really doesn't matter if you hate your job. There's a lot of people in this very chat right now that hate their job, hate the people that they work with, hate their boss, hate what they do, but they do it. I mean, the luxury of being bored with your job. Some people are fortunate to have a job. I was getting a little bit bored with it. People work because they have to.
That's why I took the opportunity to try something else while I was off of work. So honestly, either an admin job or something completely unimaginable that I have no idea what it would be, you know? So
no idea.
Thanks for the question.
Nutritionist.
But I think it's important to acknowledge that there are a lot of people who struggle with minimum wage jobs. And I do think people, you know, should be paid a livable wage. And there's a lot of room for reform in that. And if you're struggling, you know, my thoughts and prayers are with you. And everyone struggles in life, you know, even me. I'm not rich, you know, by any means.
Everyone deserves a livable wage. Oh, Chantal, she is truly the voice of reason. She should go into politics. She really should go into politics. I mean, that is something that verbatim has come out of some politician's mouth. I think that everyone deserves to be paid a livable wage. My thoughts and prayers are with you. Chantal, you're good at this whole empty words thing. You should go into politics, hon. Lola Out Loud, thank you for the super chat. I just wanted to say love you, George. Oh, thank you so much, Lola. I really appreciate you sending that in. Thank you for the kind words and for being here this evening. Sweetly Angelical, thank you for gifting a subscription on Twitch. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you for expanding my community.
I'm probably like YouTube minimum wage. I don't know, whatever. But yeah. So you got to do what you got to do to survive. I don't think there's, you know, anything wrong with that. Okay, this one has 80 likes. Earlier this year, you mentioned that you had an appointment for a psychiatric assessment in April. What happened with that? Do you think it's necessary to address your mental health in order to build a solid foundation for personal growth, maintain healthy relationships, and achieve overall well-being? Yes. So my belief with mental health help has shifted a little bit. Ever since I've been... First of all, I don't remember saying that I had a psychiatric assessment. I think I was going to seek one out, but I just never did go. In Canada, it's like getting a psychiatrist, the wait list is like so long. It's so long. And
yeah, if you rely on the system, but I mean, if you see a private practice, if you go to a private practice, if you pay out of pocket, I mean, Chantal, think of all the money that you've pissed away. Think of all the cigarettes that you bought that natter dude. You bought him an iPad, paid his rent. I mean, think of all the money that you've wasted on takeout. If you would have budgeted a little bit, you could have more than afforded to see a psychiatrist to pay out of pocket. But it's not important to you.
And here, I don't know like what I would have to do, what I would have to pay. I could look it up for sure. But I've been in and out of mental health systems since I'm 15. I've gone over that history. I could do another video if you want to hear the complete video.
No.
Then let me know. I can go into a lot of detail.
No.
Take the time to detail that, my history with that. But since becoming more religious, just doing a lot of self-help, self-education, stuff like that on my own.
How has she become more religious? I mean, really, what has she done to become a more religious person? Chantal, what have you done? Other than put on an abaya and a hijab, that doesn't make you more religious. Any woman in the world could put on an abaya and a hijab. That doesn't make them more religious. Really, what have you done? What have you done since becoming more religious? You still have the same filthy potty mouth that you had when you were living in Canada. You're still a gluttonous pig and you eat like one. Nothing has changed. You wear new clothes and you live somewhere new since becoming a religious person. Oh my God. Katie Bird. Oh my God. 20 gifted memberships just now. Thank you so much for that. That is extremely generous of you, Katie Bird. Thank you for kicking off the week real hot with 20 gifted memberships. Welcome, everybody. Some of y'all's new memberships are courtesy of Katie Bird. Thank you, thank you. Can we get the bird emojis? All the bird emojis in the chat for Miss Katie Bird's generosity. Thank you so much, Katie Bird. That is incredible of you. Thank you for being here yet again. Oh my goodness. Honey, thank you. No way I get a Geordie stream on my 24th birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you, honey. In addition to the bird emojis, can we also get the pot of honey emoji in the chat for honey's 24th birthday? That is awesome. Happy birthday to you, hun. Missing Twinkie, thank you for the super chat. What about me? Oh, hun, you're old news. Missing Twinkie, where's Twinkie, show twonk. That's last week's news. It's all about where's Rarity. There's a new missing pet in town. Thank you, Missing Twinkie. Jacqueline Brown, thank you for becoming a member. Hello, hello.
Reading more into things. Okay, I really don't feel comfortable talking to a one-on-one therapist or anything like that. I've tried it many times. Maybe I didn't give it long enough chance, but I just don't like it. And again,
yeah, you don't like it because you don't like talking about yourself because everything you have to say about yourself is pretty vile. That and therapy takes effort. Amberlynn, in relation to Chantal, when it comes to therapy, I think that Amberlynn has the ability to do a little bit of self-reflection. I'm not saying that self-reflection would be applied and she would work on it. I don't think that would be the case, but I think at the very minimum, Amberlynn would at least be open to going to therapy and talking about things. Chantal, no. I don't want to talk about things, and I certainly don't want to work on them. Y'all know my opinion on therapy. It only works if you work. So she doesn't want to go to therapy, one, and she doesn't want to do the work. So yeah, don't waste the money. Just buy more Chili's mozzarella sticks, Chantal. You're doing great.
I could go into more details at another time, but basically, I'm on medication, which does help with the mental illness. I think it's just something I'm just gonna have to live with for life. It's it's a medical, more of a clinical depression. Mental health runs in my family, and there's partly genetic. There's also a lot of situational things that I can change that can improve my state of mind, that I acknowledge fully. It's really, really, really hard, which is why I'm not very successful, because I've just, I've been to cognitive behavior therapy. I've tried that, very briefly, but
she had to throw that very briefly in there. I've been to one session. I've been to an intake session. I didn't go a second time, but I went the first time. You can't take that away from me. Oh, Chantal. Jordy, have you seen the Amberlynn subreddit? Gracie might be missing. Well, Monkey Ball R2. Gracie has been missing for some time. I don't know how new you are to all of this, but Gracie's been missing for a while.
But, you know, there's just, to me, it's like you can look up all of these things online. There's so many online registered therapists and stuff like that who have tips and how to deal with situations. That's fine. But it's just also lifestyle. You know, I have to really, really, really set myself up for success. I have to exercise more because that like really helps your...
As the treadmill collects dust and gets used as a towel rack in the corner, I have to exercise more. That treadmill got used all of what, 4 times?
Brain chemicals, like the happy ones, you know. I have to eat better. I have to do so many things to try and improve my situation. I have to stay spiritual. I have to stay connected to God, you know. So I just think that there's a lot of things that I have to work myself. I have to work on myself and not rely so much on help from outside sources. You know, it's like I know what
Yeah. I mean, outside sources can help you, but ultimately you are the only one responsible for the way that you feel about yourself, the work and effort you put into yourself. I mean, people can guide you in the right direction, and they can encourage you, and they can be behind you and support you as a team or a friend or whatever. But you're the one that has to get your ass on the treadmill. And she's acknowledging that here. She knows. She doesn't not know that. She knows. She's just not going to do it because it's not important to her. Because the only thing important to Chantal is having a man, eating, and laying around.
What I have to do. I don't feel like I'm lost and need a life coach and stuff. I know what I need to do to succeed. It's just the doing it. You know, it's like tools are nothing if you don't apply them. It's so that's my...
See what I mean? The girls know exactly what to do. I mean, she's spitting straight facts here. Absolutely. I mean, mic drop. Yes, Sean. Okay, all right. It just comes down to doing it. Do it, cutie. Amberlynn reads heavily bookmarked DSM-5. Thank you for the super chat. What the fuck is a DSM-5? After 2 years of listening, super chat virginity to you, Jord. Thank you for always providing consistent, supreme entertainment for us girls. Thank you so much for the kind words. Amberlynn reads heavily bookmarked DSM-5. I really appreciate that. 2 years. That's a long time. Well, hopefully you'll be around for another 2. Thank you so much. DSM-5 is the book that psychologists use to diagnose people. Oh, okay. All right.
My problem. And I have seen a psychiatrist many times. I don't think I've had like a proper like, you know, recent full-blown psychiatric assessment. I think that would be probably beneficial, because if there are brain diseases, you know, mental health diseases, maybe that I have, like that, I don't know, and I'm not being medicated properly for them, who knows. So maybe in the future I will look into that. Right now I'm on Cipralex and
I know a great medication that would work well for you, Chantal. One that you've actually taken already. One that you've taken, worked, you realized that it worked well and it prevented you from eating, and you got off of it. Now, I'm no doctor. Now, I'm no nutritionist. Now, I'm no dietitian. But I really think that Ozempic would be good for you, hon. Brain diseases.
10 milligrams. And that actually does help with taking the edge off. But I do still go into depressive moments. But, you know, I'm in and out of them. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a roundabout. I don't really know how to answer that question. I'm still figuring it out, basically. So to be continued on that. But thank you for asking the question. You have a good point. I know there's like a lot of my audience that just wants to see me do well and really tackle my issues. And, you know, I understand that. And I thank you for caring. Okay, this one has 76 likes. Okay. This is a long one.
Do you ever feel embarrassed? I'm not even asking at this stage to be mean, nor am I asking to be nice, I suppose. I'm fixated on trying to understand if you feel embarrassment at all.
Okay, Small pet peeve of mine, if you guys don't know this, I hate the Alvin and the Chipmunks voice. I hate it.
Psychologist landfill. Okay. So basically what you're saying is we all have a clean slate, and then we become embarrassed and like develop self-doubt based on other people's fears and insecurities, and like we mirror that. I don't really understand that. Like,
okay, the next person that comes in here and says rarity's missing, you're about to go missing.
I pretty much flunked out of psychology, so like I don't understand. Maybe you could like elaborate. Maybe in part 2 I can answer this, but I genuinely don't understand what you mean. The first part, do I ever feel embarrassment? I mean, I'm human, so yeah, but it's very fleeting. And it's very rare that I feel embarrassed. I
just don't. To do what Chantal does and to look the way that Chantal looks, yes, we know that you don't get embarrassed often. This video's gold. Oh my God. We know, Chantal, that you're shameless. It's rare that I get embarrassed. You don't say.
feel embarrassed about, you know, things that you would normally feel embarrassed about, you know, letting one rip in public, stuff like that, you know, like, I don't know, whatever people get, rejection, like, I don't care, you know, like, because to me, why be embarrassed about something that we all get embarrassed over? You know, we all do. Like, we're human. We should be understanding each other, not like, you know, not making someone feel shame and to feel embarrassed about something that happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really just, I guess it's just a lack of caring about these things. I am just understanding of the human condition to certain degrees and to certain things. So that just, yeah, I just don't have that ability to be embarrassed about certain things. So yeah, thanks for asking. Okay, 85 likes. Why do you think wearing that hat is a good idea? Oh, the hat in the thumbnail.
Oh, I thought they meant our hijab.
The tie hat. Well, I wear it just to annoy you. Thanks for asking. This one has 258 likes. If you post a random video and we get you to 50k views in less than 24 hours, will you go back to Canada?
Nope.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to, you know, make a...
She's not financially motivated. If she were financially motivated, she would have went back to Canada already. At this point in life, Chantal values financially supporting a bum on Tinder and perpetuating a fake relationship more so than she does money. Not everyone is financially motivated in life. You'll sometimes see opportunities for people to make a lot of money or get a really good job. And to you, it would be like a no-brainer. Oh my God, what are you doing? This is obviously the right decision to make. But not everyone cares about money in life. Chantal cares about having what she wants. What she wants is a roof over her head, air conditioning, the ability to DoorDash food, and the ability to communicate to the internet that she's in a relationship. That's all that really matters to her. She doesn't want the moon, the stars, and the sky. She doesn't want fancy jewelry. She doesn't want a nice car. She wants the things that I just said. So, I mean, yeah, she could go back to Canada. Yeah, she could be making a lot more money. Yeah, she could be doing these things, but she doesn't want to take that opportunity. It doesn't matter to her.
Canada.
Nope.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to, you know, make a huge life change just for the entertainment of others. And 50k views? No, I'm not going to, like, do something I don't want to do just for views. Like, you know, no. I've said this a lot. Like, I know people are more fixated on my views than I am. People check Social Blade more than I do. Like, I maybe checked once or twice when it was brought up, like, my income, and I was like, wow.
Well, you have a really unique opportunity to make money. Being an established YouTuber to make money, that's a interesting, because I mean, otherwise, how would you be making money, Chantal? Like that person said earlier in the video, what minimum wage job would you be struggling at to be making money? So when people see you go from making, as you have communicated to us, $20,000 in 1 month, when you go from making $20,000 in 1 month to the other side of the world to make a quarter of that and live the way that you're living, people are going to scratch their head because they're really going to wonder what is going through this woman's mind. She has the opportunity to make all this money and do all these things. I mean, she has such an easy opportunity here, but she's pissing it away for what? Some bum she met on Tinder? Yeah, it causes people to wonder, Chantal, because how can you be that stupid to do what you're doing when you could be having a way better life and making more money? That's why people check your social blade. That's why people are always talking to you about views. That's why people say that stuff. They can't comprehend why you would be this stupid to make this decision you've been making.
Social blade is way off. And then beyond that, you know, I'm not going to obsess over numbers. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm happy. I'm content. Like, as long as I can, like, you know, make videos that make you guys happy, or share my life with you in some ways, or entertain you in some ways. I enjoy making content. That's why I'm a content creator. That's why I like being on the camera. I've always been that way. But I can't force it. Like, if I'm not happy doing something, you'll know. You'll just know. Because for me, I'm a very passionate person. And when it comes
she just got done talking about her lack of motivation, how she's not an ambitious person. I'm a very passionate person. Chantal, you're passionate when it comes to taking down a quarter pounder. You're passionate when it comes to rolling over to the other side of the couch so that the fart can come out of your ass easier. You're passionate when it comes to letting the internet know that you're in a fake relationship. Passionate. Oh my God, Chantal, passionate. Yeah, I believe this the same way I believed Amberlynn telling us last week that she takes pride in her channel.
to, you know, I lose interest, I become interested fast, and I lose interest very fast if I'm not passionate or if I don't enjoy something. So if I don't like doing it, then, you know, I'm not gonna.
That's a really immature way to look at things. Well, I don't like this, so I'm gonna stop doing it. That's like something that a little spoiled brat kid would say. Well, I don't like this. It's hard. It's difficult. I mean, do you think that everything that works out for everyone in life came easy to them right off the bat, and they were immediately good at it? That's a really immature way to look at life.
Gonna do it. So I'm not gonna go back to Canada just for views. No. Thanks for asking. How is your lifestyle change going? 59 likes. I hate the number 59, so I'm gonna like that, make it 60. A little bit of OCD with numbers. So I'm gonna do an update video on that, but basically it's off and on kind of, you know. So it's not as good when I was consistently staying on track and keeping the calories counted. I do slip up here and there, but I will have in the near future a video update on that whenever I can. 44 likes. When was the last time you prayed? Okay, I have to like go on a rant about this comment because first of all, I'm not going to answer your fucking.
Oh my God, I can already tell what she's going to say. I can already tell what she's going to say. Why do people care how much I pray? Why are people asking me that? Would you ask a Christian how often they pray? Would you ask, or is it because I'm wearing a hijab you feel that it's appropriate to ask me that? Why do you care? I already know that that's what she's going to say. Lucy Isabel, thank you for becoming a member. Avery's Jungle, thank you for 5 months. Now, Jordy, she swears to the holy internet gods every day, then goes to her favorite fast food spot, which is her holy grail. More like her holy grill. Zing! Thank you, Avery's Jungle. Counterspell, said the cat. Thank you. Amberlynn and Foodie need a giant ladder to get off their high horses. Seriously. Siri, play a tiny violin. Well, actually, Amberlynn has, it's not a ladder, but she has a stepping stool to get up into the feeder's truck. So, I mean, yeah, they are using some type of device.
Comment, okay? Because number one, I think it's absolutely 100% ridiculous that people ask somebody something so personal. Like, your spiritual, religious journey is no one's business. Like, I don't know why people obsess over that with Muslims. Like, but they, like, a Christian, like, I don't know if this person is...
Look, we already got it. Well, you wouldn't ask a Christian that, so why are you asking me that? Oh my God. Y'all filling out your bingo sheets? We're about to get bingo.
Christian. If you're a Christian, why are you asking another person of a different religion when they pray? Worry about your own prayer. If you're non-religious, if you don't believe in God, why do you care when someone else prays? You don't believe in God, so who cares? What is it to you? When I pray, how often I pray is only between me and God, and the only person the only being that should care is God. Like, you know, I don't understand people's obsession. Like, I've never claimed to be a perfect Muslim. I don't even really do Islamic.
Girl, just say you don't pray. Exactly, Teardrop. This is a lot of talking. It was a yes or no question. And she gave us a whole fucking wall of text. Yes or no. Or what was it? How often do you pray? Just say like last night. This morning. 2 days ago. Look, Chantal, look what you made me do.
Content, you know, because I'm not a beacon of light. You know, I'm a person who's very flawed, and I'm still working on myself and my spiritual journey. So when I pray, again, is none of your business, and thanks anyways. This one has 21 likes. When will you finally go back to Canada? I don't know. I really don't know. If this question comes up again, I'll just skip it because it's redundant. I've answered it now. I have no idea. I plan on visiting with Salah.
She has to travel soon. I think it's next month is when she needs to travel again.
At some point. I just don't know when. Honestly, Canada is... I want to visit other countries first. I'm more interested in doing other content. You know, I've been to Canada many times. He hasn't, but... I think, you know, I'm just interested in exploring like foreign areas right now. So, I miss my family, so I will need to visit them.
She doesn't want to do that trip. She doesn't want to do the 20-hour flight back to Canada. I'm really interested in visiting foreign countries right now. Yeah. Foreign countries that are maybe within a 4-hour flight range. Yeah. I want to visit those countries. I want to renew my visa that way. I don't want to go all the way back there and then all the way back here. Ugh.
With or without Salah at some point, but I don't know when. The trip to Canada, my dear, is so long and arduous. So I don't know when I'm going to go back, but you guys will know for sure. Thanks for the comment. 64 likes. I'm not surprised. And I'm like, can I roll my eyes like major? Ow. What is your true weight? And are you going to buy clothes that fit you for your size? Lorraine, your question is stupid. I mean, do you want me to go to China, Japan, Cambodia, Peru to try their scales? I don't know how many countries I have to travel to, how many scales I have to get on, how many doctor's offices I have to visit that all say around the same weight for you to believe my weight. So you know what? Let's just make you happy, Lorraine, and say my weight is 500 pounds. Are you happy? Good. Thanks for the question.
Well, there you have it. Chantal is 500 fucking pounds. Finally, a little bit of authenticity.
Okay. This one has 91 likes. Do you and Salah have a retirement plan? I don't know if his job does 401k.
Do you and Salah have a retirement plan? This is more of a troll than the rarity thing. Oh my God. This Kit Kat 89 woman, this is the same woman that made the rarity post. Do you and Salah have a 401k? 401k. They're lucky at this point to have a $4.01.
or some type of retirement fund, or even if Kuwait does that in general, or do y'all just put money aside each check into a savings account or an emergency fund in case something were to happen and one or both of you couldn't work anymore? Here in the US, I have an emergency fund and a pretty good size 401k for retirement, and I'm only 35, so I'm curious at Salah's age how he plans for retirement.
It's kind of hard to plan for retirement when you don't work. His plans for retirement is to continue to scam desperate, vulnerable, super morbidly obese women from North America. That's his retirement plan.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything financial. Like, honestly, I don't think that's anyone's business. So I don't know what to say. Good for you. You have an awesome 401k. That's really awesome.
401kg. Zing.
That's amazing. Thanks for the question. Next. Okay, 45 likes. Are you going to get your tattoos removed? Oh, that's a good question, actually.
No. That costs money. She's not gonna pay to do that. Are you kidding me? That's DoorDash money. Why would she pay to have something removed?
You kind of want to, yeah. I definitely want to get this one, like my chest tattoo removed. How many tattoos do I even have? I have this one on my wrist and then this one here. I do want to get them removed, yeah, at some point, but I don't know. I mean, they're still kind of there, so I got them before I was Muslim, so I think it would be fine. So I don't know. You know what? I probably won't get them removed. Nah. Probably not. You got me thinking about it just now.
Wow, that whole thing went full circle in 10 seconds. Yeah, I do want to get him removed. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, I'm not going to get him removed. She was seeing the DoorDash money fly out the window, and then she thought, you know what? Let's just keep them.
Now, but no, probably not. All right, I'm going to do one more question, and then I'm going to resume, So I do have a community post up. I'm wearing a tie hat with my cat, and she's eating here because she's very fat. If you want to ask me a question, add to the list, go ahead. I will answer them all eventually. Okay. I'm not afraid to do these. Let's talk. 50 likes for this question. If Salah said he would leave you if you didn't start taking your health seriously, would you actually try it? I mean, your relationship would be that much better if it was easier for you to get out and enjoy things together. The biggest thing is you would feel better. You just have to learn to be okay with being uncomfortable until it becomes the norm. You can do it. You just have to want to do it. By the way, I do think it's great, and you've gone on walks lately by yourself. That's a great start.
No. If Salah said he would leave you if you didn't start taking your weight and health seriously, would you actually try it? Chantal does care about keeping Salah on the cast. She does care to perpetuate the narrative that she's in a relationship. She does care about that, but not as much as she cares about laying around and eating. That will always come. Food will always come first. Salah, Salah has some importance in her life. Keeping that going, keeping that, relationship. But the food will always come first. That's her one love. That's her oldest love. I mean, food was there for her when no one else was. Food is her ride or die. So if he gave her an ultimatum, which he wouldn't do because he doesn't care if she's 400 pounds, he's just, there to milk her and, treat her as the pay pig that she is. So he's the second plate. He's the second plate. Stupid. Oh my God. Food will always come first. If, presented with two options, one is something beneficial to Chantal's life, something that, she should care about, or, I don't know, a Big Mac, it's always going to be the Big Mac.
Want to do it. By the way, I do think it's great, and you've gone on walks lately by yourself. That's a great start. Thank you for the question. So
walks. Where did she walk? I don't remember her taking a walk. What, did she walk to the fridge? I don't remember her taking a walk. I'm looking for this little microfiber cloth that I have to wipe my glasses, but I can't find it anywhere. It's missing. Can someone make a flyer for my missing glasses cloth?
I don't think that it would work, me changing for him. I don't believe personally that changing for anyone other than yourself is long-term sustainable. And that's just my belief.
Oh my God, she's so stupid sometimes. I don't believe that changing for anyone except yourself is long-term sustainable. She meets this guy, and within 48 hours, she's wearing a hijab. I don't think changing for people is long-term sustainable. What would you know about long-term, Chantal? You just said that you get bored with everything and you give up after, 2 days of doing something. Long-term sustainable. I shouldn't have to change for anyone. Oh, you were quick to put on that hijab and abaya, though. Oh my God. It's just sometimes you hear the shit that comes out of her mouth and you just think, there's no way that she isn't trolling. There's no way. There's no way. Accountability, thank you. I mentioned this before, but I'm planning on doing the Appalachian Trail, a full thing, 2,000 miles next year. I'm going to try to keep up with Girl World on the trail. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds like... that sounds like quite the feat. I wish you good luck. You know what? I mean, like, I know I shouldn't... I mean, no, I should be. I'm going to put this thought in your head. I mean... There's some weirdos on those trails. I mean, not to like spook you out or anything, but I just feel like on those trails, there's weird stuff happens. There's like people, there's things, there's stuff that happens on those trails. Please protect yourself. Good luck to you. Oh, sheesh, it's Lish. Thank you. Amber had one job. Take care of the pets. Love you, Jord. Keep doing the Lord's work. Amber had one job. Sit on that couch, eat, and take the dogs out. Oh my gosh, couldn't even do that. Thank you so much, Lish. Kelly Darling, thank you. DSM-5 Lynn. Sounds like a computer part. Hot bodyguard, thank you. On my way to the club as a single babe for the first time in years. No crying tonight, girls. Love y'all. Ooh, have fun. A club on a Monday. That is adventurous. Thank you so much, hot bodyguard. Appreciate you sending that in.
Belief. There's also always going to be a part of you that's, if your partner demands that thinks they don't accept me for me. Now, on the other hand, I do understand if it comes from a place of concern. You don't want your partner being unhealthy. Like if the roles were reversed and Salah had the condition I have, I would be deeply, deeply concerned about his health and really probably be on his ass to change. Yes, I would. But at the same time, like, you feel bad pressuring somebody or talking to somebody over and over, making them feel bad, So if he was like, I'm going to leave you if you don't get healthier, I would totally understand that actually, because, it's, I don't know, but at the same time, we still live a decent life. We still do a lot more than a lot of people who are healthier than I am. And, but at the same time, I would like to improve the quality of my life. And I agree totally. It would greatly improve our lives. We could do so much more, activities.
Yeah. Everyone would like to be thinner. Everyone would like to be more fit. Everyone would like to be more active. But it comes down to the people that want that enough to go out and do it. You don't want it enough, Chantal. You don't want that enough. So it's never going to happen.
Just, I, on a personal level, would enjoy my life more too. So of course, that's going to affect the quality of our life, our relationship, etc. So, yeah, I see what you mean. So it's a complicated question, I guess, for me to answer, but thank you for asking. So yeah, anyways, guys, I feel like I've been rambling for a while, and so I'm going to thank you again for asking the questions you asked, and then I'm going to again invite you to ask me more questions, and I will do this as a series. So just scroll down, check on my community post, it will be there. You can ask the questions and I'll get to it eventually. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.
All right, let's do the other one. Let's do, where is it? This. Hello, Foodie Beauty. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll BRB. Kate Tails, thank you. They said, do you have no shame? And she really said, nah. Who would have guessed? Chantal doesn't have, Chantal's shameless. Who would have guessed? Oh boy. Sala and Rarity are hanging out in a litter box together. We're being left alone with her. Who should I leave in charge while I'm gone? Gay Frog. Gay Frog, you're in charge. Can we get some rainbow and frog emojis in the chat for Gay Frog being in charge while I go take a piss?
Another video. So today I'm going to continue the Q&A and some questions. I'm going to try to answer as many as I can. They're all mixed together now, so I don't know. I'm going to try to answer ones from, you know, especially from regular Beezers and people who, you know, just I know love me, and go from there, because like I owe it to them. You're here to support me, and the least I can do is answer your questions, you know. Let's get to Miss Chad, can you sing for us? All right, sure. Let me see what I can do to add to your next video. I want to swing from the chandelier. Vanessa, shout out. If you could choose a superpower, what would you pick? Oh boy. I think shape-shifting would be fun. You know? Yeah. I think I would pick shape-shifting. You know, one day you just want to be a frog for like no reason. You could be a frog, or like a platypus, or Mystique from, you know, X-Men. I don't know. It would just be cool power to have, I guess, you know. But I guess the, you know, the right answer would be to be able to turn like inanimate objects, like turn useless objects, I should say. Well, objects that are not sustainable for life, like Windex, into food or water for poor people. Something like that. That would be cool too. Okay, do you have any pet peeves? I could do a whole video on pet peeves, okay?
The 400-pound woman wants to shapeshift. Who would have guessed?
But the one that just comes to mind, I guess, is like being in a grocery store and when people stop to read the nutritional facts on their tin of beans or whatever they're doing, ravioli, and they just block the entire aisle, and they're just like, they don't, it's like the world revolves around them, you know, like no consideration for other people in the store that might also want to get to their tin of beans. And
oh, Chantal, something tells me that you have taken up room in a grocery store before, or in another public setting where people were trying to get around you. What? Well, she doesn't really have the super deep red lipstick on today, but she does have pissy eyelids. So this is new.
Find out how much sodium is in them. They don't care. They just don't care. And that's a huge pet peeve of mine. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Eating.
I guess one of them would just be when my grandmother would take me to the park. With my mom too, but we would go visit my grandmother. She lived in Ottawa, and at the time we were living, I think in Cornwall at the time, my hometown, and there was this park not far away from her apartment building where she was, and it was a really fun park. It had like the hugest jungle gym and all kinds of cool swings, and it was just a really, I remember it being a really nice, like, not too hot summer day.
Baby, that's a McDonald's play place. You're thinking of Ronald McDonald.
Although as a kid, I don't think I gave a crap about the weather, honestly. Like, hot or cold, whatever, being outside was fun. And yeah, I just remember going to the park. It was just so much fun. And yeah, so that's one of them. How do you and hubby cope mentally with all the unnecessary hate, and how does it affect your relationship? How do we cope? Honestly, I'm lucky to have a partner that is like mature that way. He'll make a snippy comment here and there, but it doesn't affect him. Like, it affects him way less than it even affects me. And people say really nasty things about him on the daily, and he just doesn't care.
Aww. Aww. The misogynistic, scat-loving, financial bum Gets called mean names. Aww.
And as for me,
Or maybe he can climax on another Bible and he'll feel better.
like, you know, other than like the blatant hypocrisies of Gore World and people interfering with my real life and stuff like that.
She doesn't pronounce the L in Gore. Gore World. Gore World. Oh my god. Aw, hi baby bandit. Red Lipstick Rage, thank you for the super chat. Jordy spitting hard truths. Passionate Chantal. I'm a very passionate person. Oh my god. Jeez. So funny. No, I haven't, Caitlin. I need to. Accountability, thank you. Not going alone. Going with my guy friend. He does boxing. Oh, okay. All right. So you have some protection. All right. Well, that makes me feel better. Or is it Jake Paul? Are you going with Jake Paul? Stupid. Oh, sorry you had a bad day, EB.
That coming from my family, that kind of stuff, like real life stuff. If it's on the internet, all I have to do is log off, and I also just consider the source, you know, like I'm not going to care what some of these people think about how I look. Like, you know, I'm sure you can understand why. I consider the source of where it comes from, and it just really just doesn't, you know, it doesn't really bother me. So it doesn't affect our relationship, other than we do have disagreements sometimes, like on whether I should address something or not. And yeah, like he generally doesn't think that I should be addressing any haters, especially in videos and community posts and stuff like that. But other than that, you know, it doesn't really affect our relationship at all. Can you go live, AMBzer? That counts as a question.
No, it's Cake Paul. Oh no, you're hiking with Cake Paul? Something tells me that Cake Paul wouldn't be very good at hiking.
Right, hope you're well. Oh, sorry, the cat was blocking. Yes, I will definitely try to go live as soon as possible. I miss you guys. Is there an amusement park you can go to nearby? It would be very interesting to see an amusement park food in Kuwait. There are some, yeah. There's Winter Wonderland that just opened up for the season. There's also Hawali Park. We did go to that. We did get some food, like a tornado potato, and I don't know about anything else, but maybe a sundae. So yeah, we definitely can go to some at some point, yeah. How do you manage Ramadan?
She doesn't.
I think you're probably meaning in terms of the fasting. So the first year I was with Salah, I did do the fasting, and
No, she doesn't.
it's just
She's never done the fasting. She maybe tried to, but Chantal considers a period of 2 and 3 hours fasting. She announced to us recently that she didn't eat for 3 hours, and that was a fast. How do you manage Ramadan? Simple. She just doesn't participate. That's how she manages it. Avery's Jungle, thank you. The cat ain't missing. Get over it. No, it is missing. I think that we should continue to talk about how Rarity's missing. Almost Alice, thank you. We should encourage her to rage more often. It's the only sustainable way for her to burn calories. Hope you girls are having a lovely day. Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. I mean, this could be considered exercise. And she's making money while doing it. I think you're onto something, Alice. Annie Bird, thank you. Long-time subscriber, first-time super chat. Thank you, Jordy, for all you do. Oh, I really appreciate that, Annie Bird. Not to be confused with Katie Bird. This is Annie Bird. Thank you so much. Can we get some bird emojis in the chat for Annie's first ever super chat? Hello, hello, Annie. Continuing the theme of birds. Local Bird Brain. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Jordy's chair. I'm a huge fan. You can't see my chair. There's a green screen on it now. It's a huge fan of you too. Thank you.
become harder. Like the last Ramadan, I didn't fast for all of it. Like I had to stop fasting because, you know, even doctors were like advising, like if you have diabetes, even like Islamic scholars, they agree, like, if you have diabetes or an illness that prevents you from fasting, there's nothing wrong with that. And being diabetic, having to take medication that you need to take with food, it's hard to fast for that long. So yeah, that's how I manage. If you had to pick an animal to get eaten by, would you choose a shark, bear, or a tiger? That's so weird. I don't know. I would prefer not to get eaten, you know, but probably a tiger, because I love cats, and I would
Shark. I'd pick shark.
probably, you know, my last view would be of a cute freaking tiger snout right in my face. Is marriage like you pictured? What were your biggest struggles adapting to married life? Yes, baby.
Oh, there she is. There's Rarity. Oh my God, we found her. She's in the Middle East.
She knows. No. Married life, even though I've been in like long-term relationships, I've never been with, I don't know if it might be like a cultural difference thing, like being married to somebody from, you know, Arab culture, Arab Muslim culture. So I guess there's like an adjustment there, being, you guys see how I was, you know.
This one isn't as fun as the last one. Come on, get pissy.
Non-hijabi, and with someone caring, like the way I've changed my like love language a bit. Like, so going from somebody who just never really had like a wife role, I have that now, and it's definitely been an adjustment, and it still is, you know, like.
How? What do you do? Chantal, you live in like a 1-bedroom apartment, and you've said multiple times that you feel that you need a maid. You don't work, you don't have friends, you don't have hobbies, you never leave, and you still need a maid. Wife role.
Like my personality will always be my personality, but I can't be selfish like I was when I was single. I have another person to consider when it comes to just decisions in life, like, you know, life decisions, financial decisions, even what to have for dinner, stuff like that. You know, I can't just go and be like,
Financial decisions. We have to decide what we're going to do with my money. Oh my God. That's like when he took his wallet out at the little campground to buy the soccer ball and the bag of ice. Financial decisions. Oh my God.
I'm gonna get paneer, screw you, like whatever you want, you know. It's not like just like that anymore, you know. So there's adjustments, but it's also a good thing, you know. It's a good thing to have someone. I feel more like secure going through life and more supported, and yeah. So to answer that question, do you and Salah ever face racism or criticism in Kuwait as an interracial couple? No, never. People are like very nice and welcoming anytime we've encountered anybody.
Maybe to your face. Chantal, we've seen the way that people in the background of your vlogs look at you guys. I mean, people take one look at you. They know exactly what the dynamic is between you two.
You know, like, there's a lot of expats here. Like, it's mostly expats here. So it's not like you guys think, you know. So no, I've never encountered anything other than really nice, friendly people here in Kuwait. Are you a flat earth believer? No, not at all. I mean, I just don't know what to say. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't have any reason to believe the earth would be flat. Wouldn't we eventually fall off of it? Like,
This is so stupid. Come on. Fight. Yell.
think something else. I really don't know my best feature. I think what one of them would be
Look at the eye booger. Look right here.
would be like non-physical, would be the ability to make people laugh and to entertain people. So I think that's one of them. I think Salah definitely agrees with that. But the thing he
Yuck, 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 yuck.
says the most is he loves my kind heart. Like, he finds I'm just so loving towards him, and it's like a type of caring and loving he hasn't experienced before from a woman. So
Oh, a soft, gentle love. Oh my God. It's a type of love he's never experienced from another woman before. A soft, gentle love.
That's his words. And so I guess that would be what he loves the most about me, like other than physically, you know? So
Other than physically. I would suppose that he loves that about me other than physically. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh my God. I just love my trash bag full of Play-Doh. I love it.
yeah. If you had the ability to go into the past and undo any one thing that you've done, what would it be? Oh boy. I don't know, because I think every mistake we make in life brings us to where we are now, and I'm very happy with where I am. My life is not perfect, but I've stopped. Whose life is perfect? I've stopped placing happiness in the hands of perfection. So you'll never be happy if you wait for perfection, by the way. So I think if I could erase some things, it would be probably things that have hurt people, you know. Anything that I've done to leave a hurt.
What, like call me not normal? Is this what you regret? I'm still waiting for my apology. Oh my God. Kelsey D, thank you. You're on fire tonight. Have some money. Thank you so much, Kelsey. Thank you for being here. Glad you find this entertaining. Accountability, thank you again. I'll stop yapping after this, but my friend is real weird. He mixes chemicals and makes his own medicine, but he's really chill. Anyway, Chantal, Amber, Jordy, me, hiking trip when? Oh my gosh. Well, Chantal says that she wants to do Everest. So maybe we could do Everest with her. Amber hiking? Let's get through this season. If we can get Amberlynn through this season, then we'll have that conversation, okay? But we have a little bit of work to do for her.
Anyone's life would probably be it, but I don't know how that's possible to fully erase. We're all human, the same. We all sin the same. We all, you know, hurt people at one point or another. I think it's inevitable. Especially since people get hurt by different things, but I think it would probably something like that. I can't really pinpoint anything. I don't want to really get into it, but it would probably be something like that. Please do for content Kuwait public scale baked cream. Should have never mentioned it. What would you change about your life in Kuwait if you could do anything over there? Would you learn to drive, make some friends? Yeah.
Nothing. She's living exactly the way that she wants to be living. She wants to sit in an air-conditioned room, and she wants to have food brought to her. That's really all. No, no. Friends? Chantal doesn't want friends. No, doesn't want to learn to drive. I mean, maybe there's some instances where it would be beneficial for her to drive so that she could go get her own food, but she just has him go get it for her. Nothing. The answer to this is nothing. Everything that's about to come out of her mouth is bull. Bull!
Bailey, hey girl, I have made some friends, so that was nice. Do have upcoming plans, which is also nice. Learn to drive. I mean, I could, technically, but...
What do you mean, learn to drive? You already know how to drive.
I don't know. I think I've just had Salah be in like control of the driving for so long that it would feel weird. What would I change? Honestly, I don't think anything really that I can think of, honestly. See? Yeah, she doesn't want to change everything. She has an air-conditioned room and she has food brought to her. That's all she wants in life. She doesn't want to learn Arabic. What would be the point in her learning Arabic? What would be the point? I mean, there's probably a few sentences that would be beneficial for her to learn in Arabic in the case of her ordering food. Maybe if she would learn how to say, like, oh, I don't know, make sure to include extra ranch dressing. Don't go easy on the salt. Double it.
Maybe like certain phrases and sentences, but to learn the whole language, that's unnecessary. Annie Bird, thank you again. I'm a CNA and I normally work overnights and I try to listen while charting. Oh, well, we're glad to keep you company. Thank you so much for hanging out, Annie Bird. Thank you for sending that in, hon. Thank you. She could spay cats for a living. Oh, boy. Extra cheese. Supersize it. Oh, my God. Oh, you're showing your age with the supersize it comment. That hasn't been around for years. Who wants to give up being a passenger and a pillow princess? Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, driving does take a little bit of effort. Even though you are seated, I mean, you do have to kind of pay attention and you do have to kind of engage with your surroundings. So that is a little bit of work. If he'll do it otherwise, why would I do it? Oh, good God.
This summer. Yeah, I really can't. Do you miss being able to drive anywhere you want to? Next question. Sometimes, yeah, but it's not like Canada here, right? So it's not like I'd be driving down places that I really enjoy because I don't really know the place. So I'd be always stressing. It wouldn't be the same kind of relaxing drive vibe. So when I go to Canada, I'll be able to drive, like when I visit and stuff. Question, are you Sunni or Shia? Sunni Muslim. Let's see. Why do you think you're so impulsive? Okay, let's see. Why do you think you're so impulsive? Is that something you've ever explored during therapy? Yes, actually. I think it was like a CBT technique where you like wait 10 seconds or like a certain amount of time before you act on something. I honestly think a big part of it is just like my astrological sign is Aries and we're like #1 for being impulsive. But if you don't believe in that, I don't know. It's just a personality trait that I have. Like I just am impulsive. It's hard to change because it requires you to not be impulsive to change it, you know? So it's like, yeah, I don't know why I'm impulsive, but I am. And I've tried to change that in therapy, yes. And sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't. I think it has to do with just an overwhelming emotional response to something and acting out on that emotional response. So I think learning more emotional intelligence, which is something also that I was starting to learn.
Hey guys, so I really did not want to make this video and I'm only making it because people have found out and it's already on a reaction channel. But yes, my cat Rarity is missing and I have done nothing but cry. It happened 2 nights ago and I put full blame on myself because there's a yard and that's where I let the dogs out to go to the bathroom and it's through like a glass door and I've just had a lot on my mind with everything that's been going on. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've just been going through a lot and I wasn't thinking and I left the glass door open just like, I don't know, like this much. And I'm telling you, when I noticed, it was like 20 minutes later, but it literally just takes a second. And Rarity is like one of the most adventurous cats, the most loving. Just like when I lived in Kentucky, actually, I would sometimes let her go onto the porch because we had like a gate and she would just roll around in the dirt. Like she just loved it for some reason. And like she just wanted to venture out. I know she just wanted to see. No, like I don't know where the fuck she is, and it's been just like literally. Sorry. Tommy has helped so much. Like I just feel so just like defeated, and Tommy has made like online posters and put it on different websites and like went outside and we've been like yelling her name and like it's been fucking torture literally because you guys know Rarity is my fucking world. Like, and I know a lot of you hate me and have whatever you want to say about me, but Rarity was my literal life. And like you guys know how much she loved me too, and it's just fucking it's just been fucking hell. It's like all I can think about is like, is she okay? Like where is she? Like Is she cold? And it's raining outside. I know a lot of you care about my pets too, and it's like, if you're not hearing anything, then that's a good thing. Like, everything is good. And like, she loved it here, and like, her and Tommy were so sweet. Like, Rarity would like sleep on top of her, and like, they would play like like, and it's like, Rarity genuinely loved it here, and all the cats got along. And it's like, she went outside because she's adventurous. She just wanted to see, and now I'm afraid, like, what if something bad happened to her? I can't help but like think like the worst, but I just want her back, you know? And I was trying to go through this privately. I don't know. I just felt really freaking like just defeated. It's just a lot. And I just miss her. I just felt like if a reaction channel made a video about Rarity missing, and I come on here and don't say anything, like, it'll just make me look fucking stupid. But I'm also like embarrassed, and I'm ashamed, and I know it's my fault. But I would never do anything to put any of my animals in harm's way.
Except move them across the country twice in the span of 1 year and put them in unfamiliar environments. But no, nothing else.
I had them all for 8 years. Around the same time, I got all 3 of my fur babies within the same year span. And they've been with me through so much. Like, they're my world. And without her, it just feels like a huge piece of me is just missing. And I just don't know what else to do. And Tommy, like, without her and the situation, like, I would feel lost. I would feel even more lost than I already do. And
the tables have turned. Emily let Rarity out.
we're both hurting. Fucking Tommy loved her too. Like, it's just so sad. Like, I just want her back, you know? It's just one thing after another, and I don't know how much more my actual heart can take at this point, but please, you guys, I know people hate when
I don't know how much more my heart can take. That's interesting to hear. Because I have more to say.
I say it because I'm agnostic, but like, pray, like, please, and like positive thoughts, and just like all of any positive sort of like anything, please. And like, we already, like, Tommy already has like cameras like outside of her house, like security cameras, but we've now also put them in places where like Rarity could be, like, I don't know, and I have the app on my phone, so I keep checking like over and over, like, is she just like walking by, is she out there? But it's so cold and it's raining.
How cold is it? Let me look. I mean, it's like 50 degrees where she lives. I mean, she's acting like it's like 12 degrees. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't uproot Rarity and move her to Wisconsin. I see a lot of you in the chat thinking that this is fake. This is a distraction. Typically times when Amberlynn is in the hot seat, she likes to do things that are a little bit off the wall to sort of guide the attention and direction of the community's thoughts in, a way that isn't on her and her relationship. she's done this before. She's never used the animals before, but she has done this with her own health. Season 5, there was a time that came up where Amberlynn was in the hot seat, and then she out of nowhere was like, I have a collapsed lung. And then the next week she was like, actually, my lung was never collapsed. They were wrong. But just to like take the just to take the heat off of it. I mean, it seems real. I mean, she seems really upset. She seems really emotional. Amber, you're a mess. You're a mess, Amber. What do you do? Amber, you should have never went there. You should have never went there. You're right. You do only have yourself to blame. And I don't mean to kick you while you're down, but you can't be moving these animals across the country like this back and forth. Obviously, you're not in a position. Oh my gosh, look at this freeze frame. Obviously, you're not in a position where you should be, in charge of animals like that. Why would you keep the door open? Why did she have the door open?
Cold and it's raining. I'm not perfect by no means, but I have done everything to make sure my pets are always loved and cared for. And it's like the one time I make a mistake, it's like something that's gonna live with me forever, literally forever. I just want her to come back.
I want you back. I want you back. Want you back. Oh my God, should I drive? My God, look at my face. Look at how it paused. Should I drive to Wisconsin and help look for Rarity? How far of a drive is that? Pittsburgh. Nine and a half hours. Do I do it? To really go find Rarity? Oh my God, that could be fun. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Amber, what did you do? Amber? My heart is broken. Oh, I would have thought they would have broken up.
Hey guys, so I really did not want to make this.
Amber, leave your cat beds out so she can smell it. Set up a litter box, food and things that smell like home outside the house. Gracie's ghost giving side eye in the corner. Oh my gosh. A lot of people are saying to put the litter box in her bed outside. Okay, but do you like the red couch? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I hope she finds a safer home. Does she have a microchip? I highly doubt it. If you would have kept them at home, this would have never happened. I mean, you know what's crazy? So we don't know we still don't know what has happened with Twinkie. We don't know if Twinkie is back in Oklahoma. We have no idea what is happening with Twinkie. So now Rarity's gone. Twinkie's MIA. I mean, imagine how Wasabi must feel right now. Wasabi was drug across the country to live in some random place again, twice in the same year. And now his two sisters are gone. Imagine how Wasabi must feel in this new environment. I How does this happen twice? Oh my gosh. Put her litter box and your clothes outside. Well, that's true. I mean, Amberlynn's clothes are bound to have a lot of odor emit from them, so maybe that would help her guide her way back. How, like... Lost cat statistics. I'm curious. How many cats get found? About 34% of lost cats are found within a week. 75% of lost cats are found within a third of a mile of where they escaped. Cats are 13 times more likely to be found using methods others than shelter visits. So, within a third of a mile of where they escaped, 74% of lost cats are found. The majority of cats are found within 5 days. After this, the odds of finding them begin to fall. So I guess if she doesn't find her by Friday, I mean, that would be bad. But, I mean, Rarity is not an outside cat. Rarity doesn't know this area. I mean... The chances are very good that she'll be found. Outdoor cats roam much farther. I'm shocked that this is real. I am shocked that this is real. I mean, just with everything that has been going on over the past week with Amberlynn's girlfriend and now this... I mean, she really is speed running her reputation into a ditch. Well, I mean, based on the statistics, it's likely that Rarity will be found. There's a 3/4 chance that Rarity will be found. So, we'll see. I mean, you know, that's all we can do. We can just hope. Yep. Emily was the worst thing to happen to her. I agree. A scared cat may hide during the day, then come out at night when the neighborhood is quiet. Bring a flashlight. Well, honestly, I mean, Amber can't really help. I mean, Amber can't get around. So, I mean, the only person that is looking is her, is the feeder. So, I mean, really, all Amber can do is sit there and hope. That's really all that she can do, because she's not going out and walking around with a flashlight. I mean, she's not going to go around and sit in the passenger seat of the car. It's going to be that girlfriend doing it. So it looks like cats don't like to go very far. If they run away, that's like usually not that far away from their house. I mean, Rarity's little though. Rarity's little. I mean, I don't like to think about it, but I mean, a little animal like that with other predators out at night in the rain. It's 38 degrees right now. I just looked it up. I thought it said like 50 or high 40s. How did this happen the exact way with Gracie? I know, with the door being held open. Someone will find her. I hope. I hope. Is she by the woods? I don't know. She got posted on Pet FBI. I don't know what that is. Some pet finding website. How did reaction channels find out? Well, they started posting online about her. They started putting up, like, you know, pictures of her and like what she, you know, some other information that could help find her. Oh gosh. Amberlynn, what have you done? Swilly Poppers, thank you for the super sticker. Panda Cat, thank you for the super chat. Bun Captor, ain't no way. I can't believe it's real. I'm surprised. I mean, I would have bet that was a troll. I would have bet that was a troll. Do you think that they chipped her? I don't think that they did microchip her because Amberlynn doesn't ever leave the house. So she probably figures, well, I'm never really going anywhere. So why would I microchip the cat? Why would I pay to have that done? I don't know. If I had to guess, no would be my answer. I think Amber was watching you and you mentioned it and she made the video. I don't know. Does anyone know if like other reaction channels? I mean, there's so many reaction channels to Amberlynn. I wouldn't know like any one channel. There's probably channels that have talked about it already. I found my cat at night. She's not going to look for her anyways. Yeah, she's not going to go look for her anyways. So, I mean, the only way that Verity will get found is if Justin Feeder finds it, or if somebody in town finds her. So, again, if somebody else does Amberlynn's work for her, it'll get done. But as far as Amberlynn going out with a flashlight and an umbrella and... No. She would actually have to take her to the vet to get microchipped. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Do we have confirmation of this? Yeah, she made a video on her account. Amberlynn made a video. Fad Nama Pondu, thank you. Did she try looking in Gracie's hiding spot? I think it's crazy that Amberlynn admitted to leaving the door open. I mean, this will get used against her till the end of time now. I mean, why didn't she just say, like... I don't know. Avery's Jungle, thank you. There are no tears. She is forcing this a little too hard. Yeah, I mean, there are some people that are going to think that this is fake, that is going to think that this is just a distraction. And it could be. I mean, Amberlynn's a very manipulative person, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was fake. But personally, I don't think it's fake. I just don't. Scarl Carl, thank you. Does she like the couch at Tommy's house? I hope it's cute and she loves that couch. Aw, Gracie was a good cat. Now, what do you think of this couch? Our new couch. The fact she blamed leaving the door open on her mental health is crazy. What did she say exactly? My mental health has been so bad that I left the door open.
I really did not want to make this video, and I'm only making it because
I feel like this is how she starts out every video nowadays. I really didn't want to make this video. I really don't want to be here. We know, Amber. We know that you hate YouTube.
People have found out, and it's already on a reaction channel. But yes, my cat Rarity is missing, and I have done nothing but cry. It happened 2 nights ago, and I put full blame on myself because there's...
Whoa, 2 nights ago?
It happened 2 nights ago, and
2 nights ago? When did she put up that Tommy Rumors video?
Hello, welcome to a new video.
So it was the night that she filmed this. The night that she filmed this Tommy Rumors video a few hours later. Well, maybe, Amberlynn, maybe instead of sitting down with your freshly showered hair and putting eye gems all over your face, taking up for a feeder, maybe instead of doing this, you should have kept an eye on Rarity. Oh my gosh, it happened this night.
I really did not want to make this video, and I'm everything that's been going on, and I'm not gonna lie, I let the dog out to go to the bathroom, and it's through like a glass door, and I've just had a lot on my mind with everything that's been...
Okay, so she kept the door open for the dogs. I mean, obviously, Amberlynn isn't putting the dogs on a leash and taking them out and, you know, letting them use the restroom and then walking them back in. If all Amberlynn has to do is open a sliding glass door so that the dogs can come in and out, yeah, I think that she can manage that. I think she can manage that.
Been going on. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I've just been going through a lot, and I wasn't thinking, and I left the glass door open just like, I don't know, like this much. And I'm telling you, when I noticed, it was like 20 minutes later, but it literally just takes a second. And Rarity is like one of the most adventurous cats, the most loving. Just like when I lived in Kentucky, actually.
Amber is here? You're sick? Well, Amber, how about instead of hanging out in my chat, you go get a flashlight and look for your cat?
I would sometimes let her go onto the porch because we had like a gate, and she would just roll around in the dirt. Like, she just loved it for some reason, and like, she just wanted to venture out. I know she just wanted to see. No, like, I don't know where the fuck she is, and it's been just like, literally, sorry. Tommy has helped so much. Like, I just feel so just like defeated, and Tommy has made like online posters and put it on different websites and like went outside, and we've been like yelling her.
Okay, I really don't feel like listening to this a second time. I just wanted to hear the one detail. Willow Moss True Crime, thank you so much for that. No tears and past tense. Okay. Nick Artistic, thank you. The tables have turned. Thank you, Nick. Sig EMT, thank you. Where are the tears? Where are the jokes? Where are the tears? I mean, I don't know. She looked like she was crying in that. Amber, seriously, take our advice. I mean, she wants somebody to be mad at. She wants somebody to be mad at. I mean, she's in a dysfunctional relationship, and instead of realizing that the relationship is not going to work out, she wants to point her finger at people like me, who just point out the obvious. It's fine. It's fine. Carissa Marshall, thank you. If my cat went missing, I wouldn't be wasting time sitting, recording myself crying, sitting, editing to post. I'd be looking everywhere. Me too. Me too. But it's looking like instead of doing that, Amberlynn is hanging out in people's chats, trying to blame other people for her own mistakes.
when I was
Is the rest of this video any good? This video has been mostly boring. LMA, thank you. As a cat owner, I'd never wish for someone to lose their baby, but I hope Rarity can find a home that puts her before a random feeder girlfriend. I mean, when Rarity is in the care of Amberlynn in a familiar environment that she belongs in, I think it's fine. But I just think that most of the decisions that Amberlynn has been making lately have been very suspicious. And it has placed the animals in a very precarious position. And now something has happened as a result. There are literally thousands of people that care more about Rarity than Amber. Kate Tails, thank you. Emily's trying to kick her out, so Amber lost the cat so she can't go home without it. Oh, that's an interesting theory. Emily's saying, pack your shit, go back to Oklahoma. The cat's missing. I can't leave now. As like a way to... Oh, that's twisted. That's twisted. I would hate for that to be true. Did she monetize her video? How do I tell? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could maybe tell if like an ad was playing on it, but I have premium, so I don't. Ads never play. I don't know. JJ, thank you. Which stripper is she gonna blame for this? Well, I mean, she has already taken accountability, so she can't blame Jessica. I had an ad when I watched it. I have been told you should never offer rewards for your pets. 99% of people wouldn't take money for helping someone find their pet. Well, I don't know. I mean, it could encourage people that otherwise wouldn't look for the pet, help look for it. I don't know. I don't know. Megan Black and Decker Becker, thank you. Sending big hugs because I know this is triggering for those who have lost pets. Also, I DM'd you on TikTok. I will check that out. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, thank you. Yes, the video is monetized. I got 2 ads right away. Tangled, thank you, thank you. It's posted on Pet FBI that Rarity's missing. Okay, I'm not familiar with Pet FBI, but apparently that is some website that helps people find pets. Thank you, Tangled. Appreciate that. Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I can't find my sympathy bone. Where did I hear that before? I said what I said. Tracy is not mincing words this evening. Oh, my goodness. I'd say it's monetized. The super chats and the comments are enabled. Oh, is she getting super? Well, actually, when you comment a super chat, it's called a super thanks. There's like 3 different types of supers on YouTube: a super chat, a super sticker, and a super thanks. So I believe if she's getting donations in the chat, where is that? It's called super thanks.
Yelling her name and like,
Did anyone leave her a super thanks? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Tequila. Da 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 da. No, no, no. This is why you don't move your cats to another state for someone you just met. Cats are highly prone to anxiety. I've always thought that dogs get more anxious than cats. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a cat person. I'm allergic. But I don't know. I feel like dogs are always showing anxiety a lot more than cats. I don't see any super thanks. I mean, not that that's like an indicator that this video isn't monetized, but I don't know. I just think it's interesting that somebody made the comment that she got a super thanks, but I have yet to see one. Tequila. Donna QC, thank you. When my cat got out, I didn't rest. I was out all day putting up posters on every mailbox and pole, called every shelter. I did this within 2 hours. I walked around the whole day. I was a mess. He came back the next day. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, Donna. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep. I would not sleep. I mean, I don't know. When we Googled it and looked at the statistics, it looked like most cats get found. The fact it's been 2 days and she still hasn't found her, that's a little concerning. But it did say that the statistic, it starts to get a little bit more worrisome after 5 days. I don't know. I hope they find her, obviously. Amanda Lauren, thank you. I'm putting money on Emily being the one who stays out all night in the cold and finds Rarity, her soft, gentle hero. We can't hate her after that. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if it's all fabricated? We'll tell the internet we lost the cat only for Emily, the one with the severely damaged reputation, to find the cat and show the internet once and for all how truly soft and gentle her heart really is, so that she has a redemption arc with the internet and no one hates her anymore. Huzzah! Yeah, I don't think that that's going to work. Thank you, Amanda. Haunting Journey, thank you. Jordy, I think you wanted us to remind you of teardrop merch. I know. Oh my God, I was supposed to do that. I'm shit. I am. I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Tonight. Missing Twinkie, thank you so much. So did Twinkie also escape the basement? Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know. Chloe, thank you. My first super chat to you. I'm tired of her saying she did everything for her pets when everything she has done has been self-serving. Who uprates their pets 2 times in 1 year to be with an internet fling? Gosh. I agree with you. Pets shouldn't be shipped across the country like that. I mean, twice in 1 year? A senior dog? An 11-year-old cat? Isn't Wasabi older than Rarity? I also don't like how in that video that we just watched, she was like, you guys know how much I care about Rarity. Like, if Wasabi was the one that got out, it wouldn't be as bad. Like, I know. So it's like, you're kind of confirming that you're playing favorites here. You know? It's like, what's going on? Rach, thank you. Amber, don't be sad. Look at the new couch. Oh my gosh, these new couch comments. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Kelly, thank you. My cat got out and I was so upset. Then it gets dark and it's just such a terrible thing. Yeah. I mean, it's scary when it gets dark because, I mean, that makes it all the more difficult to find them. K-Sis, thank you. Wasabi is next, poor babies. Morbid. Yeah, girl, thank you. Once my cat got lost in the ceiling of my boyfriend's house in the unfinished basement when we visited. I hope they find Rarity or she just shows up. Oh gosh. In the ceiling of a... Well, I mean, cats can like get in all sorts of crevices and all sorts of everything. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that you were able to find your cat, ya girl. Thank you for sending that in. L's RPH, thank you. Twinkie Rarity, is Emily's dog unhappy with them? Oh boy, some dark theories are already being conjured up in the community. Vanity Ryan, thank you. She lost her the same way she got her... Oh, about Gracie. This is revenge. Oh my gosh. Berry Pie at the Thanksgiving Kids Table. Very interesting username. Thank you. My dog gets out on the yard sometimes, and I've had to hike up hills and run down streets to find her. I do feel for Amber, but she should have never taken her to Wisconsin. Hug your fur babies. I agree with you. I agree with you. Thank you, Berry Pie. Shannon Coyne. Hello, Shannon. Thank you for becoming a member. It's Becky's fault. Just kidding. I smell a scam. She didn't leave her contact info on Pet FBI and has cat hair on her shirt in the video. No chip and no tags. She has cat hair on her in the video? Well, I mean, she does have 2 cats. Are you talking about this? Me, like, wiping my monitor to see if that's like a stray hair. I mean, this could be a dog hair. This could be Wasabi's hair. I mean, this hair on her shirt could be anything. Z Lucchese, thank you so much. Amberlynn loves this. Any chance to play the helpless victim? Gosh. Oh my gosh. I would hate that that in the scenario that this was fabricated if that were true. God. Ugh. Jerna Kern, thank you. This is the most genuine emotion I've ever seen from her. Crazy seeing real emotions come out of her. It is real emotions, right? Right? I think it's real. I think this video is real. I think it's real. Puffin Time, thank you, Puffin. She's trying to blame us in the reaction channels by saying that it's because everything that's been going on. I mean, that's the most. I mean, like, I get it. When stuff like this happens, you want somebody to blame. You want somebody to point the finger at. You want to be able to call someone an asshole. Yeah, I mean, that's why she came in here and said what she said. You're sick. I mean, that's why she came in here and said that. So, I mean, whatever. If I need to be the bad guy, if she needs to point her finger at me, if she needs to say Jordy, if she needs to say it's the reaction, fine. Nora. Hey, Nora. Did the old roommate Jessica come and visit and accidentally keep the door open for too long at 2 a.m. again? Deja vu. Nope. Something tells me that we are not going to be assigning blame on Jessica this time around. Gracie, thank you so much. Amber, wake up. It's your psychotic feeder. Well, Amberlynn has already taken accountability for this. She has already said that it's her own fault. So the theory that it's the girlfriend that let her out, that it's the girlfriend's fault. I mean, the girlfriend could have been at work for all we know. Amberlynn has already said that it's her fault. So I guess it's her fault. I don't know. I guess maybe if it is the girlfriend's fault, maybe she's trying to take... There could be a scenario that it could be the girlfriend's fault. And then Amberlynn's trying to cover for her because she already knows how bad her reputation is. I don't know. Buffy. Hi, Buffy. Amberlynn, you're the definition of sick inside and out. Buffy, the big girl vampire slayer. Thank you, Buffy. Bath Lucy, thank you for the super sticker. Eat mold. When's the new kitten coming? Oh, not nice. Not nice. No, I think they'll find Rarity. I think they'll find her. Gracie, thank you. Emily took care of the cat to gaslight her and speed her up her YouTube exit. Amber, how is this our fault? We aren't there leaving the door open. I feel like a broken record at this point, but the point keeps coming up. I mean, she wants somebody to be pissed at. She wants somebody to be pissed at. And the fact that I pulled up her video immediately as soon as she posted it and we started to watch it, I mean, you know, she popped in here because Amberlynn isn't out helping look for the cat. Because quite honestly, she can't. So she's on the couch, powerless, upset, and there's really not much she can do. So if she wants to come in here and say, you're sick, I get it. Lucy Pineapple, thank you. Gracie got out the same way. Amberlynn just told on herself. A lot of mentions of Gracie. L, thank you again. The Neo Tarot Reader on YouTube has a dark reading on Amberlynn. Oh gosh. I know next to nothing about tarot cards and tarot fortune telling, that kind of stuff. I've never heard of that, but that's interesting. There's a tarot reader in Girl World. See you next, Twinkie. Thank you. Amber needs the ad revenue to buy another cat. Can't you get cats for free? I mean, like, aren't there... I mean, like, dogs are a different story. But I mean, even like the adoption fee at like the Humane Society. I mean, you might not get the breed that you want, but aren't cats like pretty much free? Like, I don't know. Am I like thinking of this incorrectly? Hello, Mr. Snowflake. You just missed Amber. You just missed Amber. She came in here and called me sick. I'd imagine that you're next. I'd keep a hawk's eye on your comment section. Bingo's mom, thank you. Without Bingo, I would be so lost. He's my world. Yeah. I can imagine this feels like a dagger to the heart. Oh, gosh. I mean, some people care about animals more than they do other people, so. Nick Normal, thank you. Who is Chantal trying to fool with those photoshopped thumbnails? She's got to be on a terror watch list for all the food she's Mean, Nick. What do you mean? She looks fantastic in her thumbnails. They're not photoshopped or edited or anything of the sort. Sounds to me like you're just a little jealous, Nick. Willow Rogers, thank you. Why is she not out in the feeder's car looking for her? I'd be crawling on my belly to find my dog. I mean, Amberlynn can't really... She can't. I mean... That must be frustrating, to feel powerless like that. But, I mean, yeah. If my animals mean a lot to me, I mean, I'd be out there. I'd be out there with a flashlight. I'd be walking around. I sure as shit wouldn't be on reaction channels saying this kind of stuff. Sure wouldn't be lurking in reaction channels. Avery's Jungle, thank you. Tomorrow she'll make a video crying about how mean Jordy is. She already did that a couple days ago. You think I'd get another one? Oh boy. VD Randolph, thank you. If she lost the cat 2 days ago, why did she post on the Pet FBI page today? Well, maybe she thought, like, they would find Rarity, because Amberlynn knows that she shouldn't post on a page like that unless she absolutely has to. So the fact that they put that flyer up must mean that it's pretty bad and that she's really anxious, because she knew that people in the community would find this. She knows that anything that she does, people find out about it and people talk about it. So she probably didn't want to. Starlight, don't do that. God, like, how stupid do you have to be to just, I mean, just like, what goes through your head? What goes through your head? I'm gonna come in on a live stream and type in someone's address. Yeah, that's really helpful, Starlight. Thanks. Piss off. This is stupid. So I mean, the fact that she did it probably, I don't know, it suggests to me that it's worst case scenario. So. Fat Nun, thank you. Watching with my guinea pig Crouton tonight. A guinea pig named Crouton. I love that. I don't have a partner to indoctrinate. Gotta force someone to share my interest in the girls. Crouton, you're joining girl world whether you like it or not. Thank you so much, Fat Nun. Swilly Poppers, thank you again. This has FFG written all over it. Oh gosh, yeah. Maybe FFG can come down over the border and help look. That's hysterical. Thank you, Swilly. Linda, hey! My black cat got out a night ago around 7 p.m. and I stayed up till 6 a.m. looking. He finally came for my calls. I cried so much that my head hurt. Oh my gosh. So you were out for 11 hours. 11 hours. Wow. Oh my gosh, Linda. Thank you so much for that. Tracy Saporito, thank you. The one and only time she comes to work. Oh boy. Well, you're not wrong, Tracy. Jordy's Peeled Buffalo Chicken Dip, thank you for becoming a member. You may be the bad guy, but at least you remember to shut your door. No, I don't leave doors open. I don't leave doors cracked like that. I don't. Boy. Danielle, thank you. Rarity on a plane to Kuwait to help Julia escape. Oh my gosh. Mission Impossible. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Lucy Pineapple, thank you. The site lost date doesn't match the video. Fishy. Huh. Interesting. Mego, thank you. I'm hoping this is a hoax intended to take the heat off Emily. It's certainly interesting timing. Personally, I don't think it's a hoax. Personally. Or I would really hope it isn't. Oh gosh. Lily Rain, thank you. Hopefully she didn't head in toward the highway. That would be horrific. I hate Amber, but I hope she finds Rarity. Yeah, yikes. Yikes. Capricorn NJ, thank you so much, Capricorn. Tinfoil hat theory. The cat is not missing, but Emily will find her. Community will think she's a hero and everyone will love her and leave her alone. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That would be funny though if like that's a plan that they came up with though. Like, you know, that would be funny. I don't know. I don't think that she faked this. I don't think she faked this. Carissa Marshall, thank you. What was that noise? Oh, Gourmet Crunchwrap. Thank you for the Twitch subscription. Hello. I haven't had a Crunchwrap in a hot minute. Maybe if you didn't stop Ozempic, you can walk and look around for your cat. Carissa, you're not normally nasty like that. You're not wrong, though. Jorflake, thank you. The fanfic is writing itself. Oh my gosh. More. What do you do? Fan fiction between me and him? Good God. K-Sis, thank you. It's all your fault, Jordy. Mean. All right. Whatever. If you need somebody to point the finger at. Purple Talons, thank you for 10 months. I was doing a tarot reading. The cards showed me that this is all a scam. A quick fix thief is the play. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, you are certainly not the only one to think that this is fabricated. Fatal Bunny. Hi, Mandy. I think this is an appropriate time to send in my milestone chat. Thank you for 10 months on YouTube, Mandy. Oh, boy. Yikes, it's Ammo. Hey, Ammo. How you doing? Driest hysterical crying ever. Amber is not above making animals run away. What landlord would be okay with 2 dogs and 2 cats and an extra person? Well, I mean, she doesn't rent. The feeder has its own house. So there's that. But in terms of Amberlynn not being above fabricating a story like this, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Lucille, thank you. Sit on it and spin, Starlight. Wanted to say that. Oh my God. Chantal. Sit on it and spin. Oh God. Jordy's submissive desk drawer, thank you. Is now a bad time to remind y'all to like the live? Oh my gosh. Is now a bad time to remind you to like the live? Jeez. Thank you, Jordy's submissive desk drawer. Fred! Thank you so much for sending in a very generous super chat. I really appreciate that. Fred, how's your Monday evening going? Not Rarity and Twonky on a homeward bound situation type deal. That would be hectic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Rarity is walking back to Oklahoma. She said, fuck this shit. I'm not living here anymore. I'm going back to Oklahoma. I'll get back in that apartment one way or another. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Well, I'm sure that there will be more information that will unfold about this. We will likely be talking about this again in an upcoming live stream, but I believe that this will be the end for our Monday evening live stream. I need to edit out a couple sections of this live, so I am going to take it down for a short period of time, but it will be up later again this evening. So bear with me. It will be up for the replay gang soon. I wanted to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much for another fun evening. A lot of Chantal and a little bit of impromptu Amberlynn. We will more than likely be back tomorrow with something hectic. Appreciate you guys. If you wouldn't mind, before you X out of your tab or go on to another app, press the like. It helps with the algorithm. Helps with things. Would appreciate